Zhang Yi said, "When the time comes, we will fight to the death and see if your Qingpei base can survive in Tianhai City." Xing said, "Haha, Zhang Yi, are you looking down on me too much? Let me tell you what I, Xing Tian, rely on when I come out to work is one word: loyalty." "Huh, just wait and see then." Zhang Yi said that would of course be best. "I also don't want our old classmates' blood to spill on the streets." Then Xing and his team returned to their base. Zhang Yi said, "Let's go, get ready to fight." Uncle Yu said, "I'm just worried about feeding the white-eyed wolves with food. If they betray us, we will suffer a big loss." Zhang Yi said, "No, they most likely won't dare." Although more than 10 years have passed, Xing Weinan's character has not changed much. A guy who has finally made a comeback in troubled times will not risk everything he has on me. He has already tasted the sweetness. Rather than fighting with us, he will choose to do nothing but gain the most. Of course, the possibility of their betrayal cannot be completely ruled out. In short, we just need to be prepared for all possibilities. Then they returned to the shelter where Yang Mi was cooking. Yang Mi said to Zhang Yi, "I have mastered the skills of using supernatural powers. Come and try the food I cooked." Zhang Yi said, "Oh, you've become so proficient in using it so quickly. It's really yours. It seems that you have all tasted Master Yang's cuisine." Lu Keran said, "Yes, brother, the food cooked by Sister Yang is delicious. Moreover, these dishes seem to have a magical power, making people energetic and full of energy after eating them." Zhang Yi thought, "It seems that the food made by her superpower is not only effective on mutants, but also on ordinary people. It is quite useful." "Teacher Liang stopped emo after eating your food?" Yang Mi said, "Of course, eating the food I cooked will refresh your mind and make you energetic. It can even eliminate the negative state of your body." Zhang Yi, "Come and try it too." Zhang Yi said, "It smells delicious. It must be delicious." But Zhang Yi was still cautious, and he feed the flower first to see what will happen, after seeing flower eating the food. Zhang Yi thought it seems to be no problem. Zhang Yi tasted the food, and suddenly he was so energetic, and he said, "Nice." After eating the food, Zhang Yi asked Yang Mi, "Will the effects of the food you made with your powers fade over time?" Yang Mi said this, "I've never tried it. But I have tried it, and it is true that freshly prepared food is more effective." Zhang Yi said, "I will solve the storage problem. From today on, prepare a large amount of this kind of food. It is best to use something convenient, such as energy bars." Zhang Yi thought, "As long as I put the food made by Yang Mi into a different space, I don't need to worry about the loss of efficacy. This is equivalent to having consumables that can restore powers and physical strength at any time." The next day, Xiao came with her army to attack Zhang Yi's shelter. Then she called other forces. "Are all your people nearby?" They said, "Everything is in place." "Commander Xiao, don't worry," Xiao's assistant said. "When we set out in the morning, a flagpole suddenly fell down at the door." Xiao said, "You are quite superstitious." The assistant said, "No, this is not superstition. I'm just a little worried, and this worry is getting stronger and stronger now." Xiao's assistant said, "This is the first time such a large-scale war has occurred since the end of the world. In the past, we have never assembled such a large number of troops to fight a war that could affect the fate of Yangsheng base." Xiao set a small shelter with less than 10 people, even if they are all mutants. "So what? What's more, this time our 4 families act together, it will be easy to kill them." Xiao said, "Don't worry, there won't be any accidents this time. There is no force in Tianhai City that can withstand attacks from 4 of us at the same time." Xiao's assistant said, "I'm afraid the other companies are unreliable." Xiao said, "Of course they are unreliable. Those guys are all bloodthirsty scum, and they will swarm them as soon as they smell the blood. We are all the same and enjoy bullying the weak, especially the fat and weak prey who can resist its temptation." Xiao's assistant said, "I think so too. After all, from the perspective of strength, we have no possibility of failure." Xiao said, "You are just too nervous. After we win, let's have a good drink. Then you will understand the joy of victory." The assistant said, "You're right. Maybe I'm just too nervous." At Zhang Yi's shelter, one of Zhang Yi's supporter from another base called and said attack time is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Zhang Yi said, "Got it. Liang Yu, Uncle Yu, Chun Li, and Flower are ready to fight from the front line." Zhang Yi said to Liang Yu, "I'll lend you this thing temporarily, the sword of Liang Yu," and all four of them ran to front line to defend the base. Then Zhang Yi said, "I am not a martial artist, and close combat is not my strong point. However, using the dimensional gate and sniper ability support from the rear can perform better. As mutants fight on the front line, the shelter will provide maximum support." Then Zhang Yi came inside of the shelter and said to Zhou Qi, "Get ready to treat the wounded." Then he said to Yang Mi, "Just have a good rest and make as many superpower foods as possible to restore our superpowers." Zhang Yi said to Xin Xin, "I will leave it to you to control all the firepower devices on the front line. We have many firepower output points, and ordinary people cannot control them. Also among those people, there may be our helpers, or at least they are neutral forces. You need to shoot according to my orders," Xingxin said with a wicked face. "I can finally kill the enemy with my own hands. What a wonderful battle! Brother, Zhang Yi, Xin Xin will be your best helper."